If there's anything that you want, a dream job, a dream car, a dream house, more confidence, whatever you want in life, I believe you can achieve it as long as you believe that you can as well. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Camilla, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how I used affirmations and manifestation to increase my confidence and help me land my dream job, and how you can do that too. So let's rewind a little bit to the beginning of 2019. That's when I decided that I wanted to become a lawyer. I've always wanted to become a lawyer, but I had some real confidence issues when I left university, and it wasn't until 2019 that I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. If I don't do this, I'm always going to regret it. And I then began to know within myself that I was going to get there, but I didn't know how. And I knew that I'd face a lot of barriers along the way. And that is because getting into the legal profession is extremely competitive. According to ULaw, there are 30,000 applicants each year for 5,500 spaces. Now, that, the statistics speak for themselves. It's an extremely competitive industry, and I knew I'd have to make myself stand out in some way. At first, I started doing things like eating lots of superfoods like avocados, blueberries, anything which would either give me increased memory, increased brain function, or would somehow make me more intelligent, because that's what I thought the issue was. I thought I wasn't smart enough to be a lawyer. But actually, that wasn't the issue in the first place. The issue was my confidence. I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't see myself as the lawyer type, and I was actually embarrassed to tell people that I was applying for these positions in 2019, because I thought they'd think,
you can't be a lawyer.
You're not smart enough to be a lawyer.
What does she think she's doing?
All of these misguided thoughts were running through my head, and actually, it wasn't the fact that I wasn't smart enough, it was the fact that I didn't have confidence in myself. I remember getting through to interview at one of the law firms, and they asked me a question. They said,
so why should we choose you out of all the other applicants?
And I had an answer prepared for this, but I didn't truly believe my answer. And when I left, I realised that if I couldn't convince myself that I was the best candidate, how was I going to convince the partners at the law firm that I was the best person for the job? It's just not possible. So I realised I needed to switch my attention from trying to get a competitive advantage in brain function by eating all of these delicious superfoods. Well, I still eat those, but I knew I needed to focus on improving my confidence for the next round. So I started researching ways in which I could improve my confidence, and I found something called the 6-Minute Diary, which is from Amazon, and I'll leave a link to it below if you're interested in it. Set out like this, I don't know if you can see, but there are lots of different sections. You write down what you're grateful for, how you're going to make the day great, a positive affirmation, and various other bits and bobs. But let me just read you some extracts from my diary. You're going to love this. It's so fascinating how what I wrote down actually came true. 8th of July 2020, I am a successful lawyer. 9th of July 2020, I am a trainee solicitor. 10th of July 2020, I'm brilliant at interviews, I'm a lawyer, I'm confident and intelligent. So these are the things that I was insecure about, and what I did was tell myself that I am these things. I am intelligent, I am confident, I am good at interviews, because that's what I felt my weakness was. And I did this every single day. 11th of July, I'm confident and intelligent, I aced my interviews. Yeah, you can just keep saying like over and over again. I've written, I'm a trainee solicitor, I'm confident, I'm impressive, I'm confident and excellent. I started to believe myself. It got to the point where I had an interview and I went in there thinking, I'm a really good candidate. Whatever firm hires me is going to be really lucky. And that sounds so big-headed, but it is exactly the type of confidence that you need when you're going into an interview in a competitive industry. You have to be your biggest fan, because if you don't support yourself, then nobody else is going to be fighting your corner for you. So if I have one piece of advice for someone who's watching who wants to achieve a certain goal, whether that be starting a business, whether that be improving your confidence, going back to university, going for your dream job that you think's out of your league, you can absolutely achieve it. But what you need to do is you need to work out exactly what steps you need to take to get there, and you need to convince yourself that you're already there, or you're already that thing that you want to be, and you will find a way to get there. And one piece of advice that I have is to be very specific with what you're writing down and what you set as your goals. Because, for example, if I had just said, I want a new job, then that wouldn't have had the same effect as I am a trainee lawyer, I'm a lawyer, I'm a successful lawyer. That is a very specific goal, and that helped me focus my attentions and efforts in one place. If you have a very vague goal, then I don't think that you'll know exactly what steps you need to take to get where you want to be. So be very specific. If you want a new job, be specific in what job you want. If you want to move to a new country, be very specific as to what country you want to move to, and then start looking into what you need to do to get there. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, your attitude about what you are or what you have is the smallest thing which can make the biggest difference. So what that really means is how you perceive yourself is so important. And have you ever noticed that you can receive 100 compliments but one criticism, and you will hyper focus on that criticism, and it will overrun your whole mind, and to the point where you forget about all of the good things that have ever happened to you, and you just hyper focus on this one criticism or this one thing that's gone wrong, and it just takes over. And I think that's really down to evolution and survival of the fittest and that sort of thing. Bruno has joined us for this chat. He also writes affirmations, don't you, Bruno? Yeah, he says yes. As I explained, I wrote in this book every single day and told myself that I was confident and I was a trainee lawyer or a lawyer, and both of those things came true. I became a lot more confident and I secured my job as a trainee lawyer. Now, I can't say that anyone who gets one of these books and starts writing in it is going to have everything that they want come true. But what I do know is that 95% of decision making happens in the subconscious brain. That means that if you have a goal and you believe in that goal to be true or to be capable of becoming true, then you will start subconsciously taking actions which will get you closer to your goals. However, if you don't believe that what you want to be true is true or capable of being true, then I think that you may not have the courage to take the actions that are necessary for you to get to where you want to be. So if there's something that you want to achieve and it's really difficult to achieve, then I would highly recommend getting one of these books. I'm going to link it down below. It's from Amazon. It's a little bit expensive. You don't need to fork out this much if you're on a budget. Just get a plain notepad, but commit to this. If you start writing down what you want to come true every single day, then you will start to believe it. And once you do, then it's much more likely that you will start taking action to get to where you want to be. You'll get close. You'll get a lot closer to what you want than you would have if you A, didn't believe that you could, and B, didn't actually start putting in action to get to where you want to be. So if there's something that you want, if there's a dream job that you want, if you want to start your own business, if you want to move to a different country, if you want more confidence, whatever it is that you really, really want, then I believe you can do it. All you need to do is start believing in yourself. Grab a pen and paper, start writing down what you want to happen. Put that time aside to work on your dreams and convince yourself that you can have exactly what you want, and I bet you'll get a lot closer to your dreams than you actually thought that you could. So my next goal now is to try to get 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. So if you'd like to go ahead and help me out, then please do click the subscribe button, and also give me a like if you found this video helpful. And let me know in the comments below whether you've seen any success or whether you've noticed a change in your mindset. I'd love to hear if it's also worked for you, because it honestly worked wonders for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.